Burning up in the atmosphere. 3000 Celsius. Sunlight. Hey mom, how come dad doesn't wear clothes but we do? I like looking at his bed. Huh. Ah, excuse me. He asked for no pickles. I don't like pickles. The amazing digital circus community when they have a new episode every month. Mere Dear Drones community when they have a trailer 7 months after the previous episode. Christmas for everyone. Christmas for Jay. If N and Uzi had a child, it would have 3 biological moms, as Sin and Doll are part of Uzi's code. Until we meet again. What are your intentions with my daughter? Well, I drew us dogs. Sad aristocrat with a base of family. Shutty boss. Trauma behind anger. A based cinnamon roll. Blend gremlin. She is 3 apples and 1 lime tall. Just die. Waste of oil. Jay, stop. I just wanna talk. Ah, gasp, yank. Mwah, call, slurp, kiss. How it feels to get the peakest idea for fan art, but then not having any artistic skill at all. Fatal error. Nori returning to the surface in 3071 and seeing disassembly drones eating at the same table as her. N still acts like a kid because he was programmed to be that way. N still acts like a kid because Sin kept resetting his memory, repeatedly erasing any emotional maturity he gained after becoming a disassembler. Drawing V and J with huge vests and booty. Drawing V and J being cute, wholesome or awesome. Sad aristocrat with a base of family. Shutty boss. Trauma behind anger. A based cinnamon roll. Blend gremlin. You wanna make out with me so bad it makes you look stupid. Nah. Uzi Dorman. Inventor. Social outcast. Daddy issues. Child of the leader of their respective community. Believed to be dead mom. Befriended the #1 enemy of their respective community. Hiccup horrendous haddock the 3. Inventor. Social outcast. Daddy issues. Child of the leader of their respective community. Believed to be dead mom. Befriended the #1 enemy of their respective community. Uzi. Can you perhaps calm down your mentally ill gang? Because Mr. Picasso and Mrs. Psychopath have made the class worse since their arrival. First of all, we are called the cool gang mister. And second of all, of course not. What's the point of the name if we can't do whatever we want? 2015. Ha. What an age jot. Plankton fell in love with a robot. 2025. Being productive. Looking at Mere Dear Drones fan content for 3 hours. N. Is something wrong? Nope. Why do you ask? Cake is ready. Yeah, we can tell. It is becoming increasingly obvious. I can deny it no longer. I'm small. Who's your favorite Mere Dear Drones character? Sin. She's a silly woman decides to marry herself. Serial designation J. Since no one is worthy of dating me, I'll have to marry myself. It is time to go. Was I a good show? No, you were the best. Butch is always saying what would a season 2 even be about, as if the main villain isn't still alive and 15 different plot points aren't still unresolved. Mere Dear Drones is overall good, but the story is too confusing, and ends in a rather predictable and easy way. Me explaining why Jay is secretly the best and most tragic character in Mere Dear Drones. My friends who think she's just a traitorous butch. You can only pick one. Choose wisely. Angsty teen girlfriend, she loves you. A lifetime supply of garlic bread, it never goes bad. How to make whey with cornstarch and the solver. Mr. Uzi, Mere Dear Drone. What do you want? And where is Uzi? Okay, don't freak out but Uzi's gotten herself into a little predicament. My fan base will be normal. I'm going to make Sin in real life. Brother, I found this tubby Zenith consuming our ammunition box. Nom nom. Choose wisely. Discarded. No one to pull you out. Abstraction. Cement. V showing off in front of the mirror. Yo, V. Sorry about last time. Again. Don't you know how to knock? Wheeze. How far are you from the Level Up Expo in Las Vegas? Nearest. Furthest. 9 months in my womb making me suffer. And he looks like his stupid dad. I'm explaining his writing to Glitch. I don't believe in consistency. The last few humans seeing the DD onslaught suddenly stop. Uzi just ate the AS core. A show running finale. The last Mere Dear Drones episode is a disappointing disgrace. Jay was a terrible person, terrible leader, lying manipulative backstabber who deserved to die. Jay Simps. Jay Simps. Jay Simps. Heartbeat. Uzi and N are called back to the colony to investigate a string of gruesome Mere Dears, and it seems like someone from their past may be behind it. The promming. Proms are dumb and stupid, but Uzi has to attend one anyway when her classmate begins picking off fellow students one by one. Pilot. Frustrated at being cooped up inside her colony's walls, rebellious teen worker drone. Uzi sets out to find a way to destroy the disassembly drones that threaten her people. However, her brash actions may have dire consequences for everyone living on the planet. Cabin fever. Camping in the frigid, poisonous, foreboding woods was meant to be really easy, but instead, it becomes filled with terror when Uzi and N find strange secrets bubbling up from below. Home. A very normal episode set in the present timeline. Nothing weird going on here. Why is that mirror writing threatening messages? Dead end. Uzi, N, and V can no longer ignore all of the answers calling for them from below the planet's surface, so they decide to take the plunge into a deadly abyss and face the worst thing imaginable, a really creepy baby. Mass destruction. A lot of things happen in this episode, so don't read this, just go watch. Absolute end. Uzi and Sin dash in an epic battle of psychic power to decide the fate of the universe. Also, N is there. Glitch. Announce any information about Mere Dear Drones. Mere Dear Drones community. Mere Dear Drones is now also officially streaming on Prime Video. Me and a group of my allies using the dark arts to manifest Mere Dear Drones Season 2 into existence. Sin. What is that you're holding? A knife. No. V. At face value, V is a sociopathic killing machine with indiscriminate blood dust, but as the show progresses, she's shown to be psychologically damaged from past events and knows a lot more about the world's history than she lets on. Outwardly, V comes across as mean, indifferent and otherwise bored if there's no violence happening. But at her core, V just wants to protect her friends and do whatever it means to keep them safe. Hey Jay, why are these doors such a problem for us? Because we can't break through them, moron. They were made specifically to keep us out. But Jay, we are planet level plus and massively FTL. We should be able to flick our claws with enough speed and force to make the asteroid that destroyed the dinosaurs looks like a firecracker. Can't we do that? No, we can't do that because reasons. The Mere Dear Drones community, when the Sin plushie came out. I finally found it, after 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. N is useful, better, faster, stronger, and more competent than you ever be. Nia. Facts. N hasn't shown even a glimpse of incompetence or uselessness in every scene he's in. You didn't see Jay kill anybody in the show. Jay said N is worthless and terrible in the pilot, being surprised that he actually did something for once. But, has any of you ever considered that Jay, oh I don't know, lied like the fraudulent glitch he is? Jay fighting V1v1. I will defeat you in high velocity combat. Jay fighting alongside the absolute solver. Oh no, a sword slowly spinning toward me. What the hell happened to you? Your hair lost all of its color, and your scene got all saggy and wrinkly. I got old. You do realize it has been decades since the gala, right? Uzi and N's heartwarming hug and reunion. Sin casually taking off the helmet and finish eating out doll. I must say, Lady Sin, I'm a fan of your work. Light sip. Thank you. Pookie, where are you? I'm under your bed. The Mere Dear Drones fandom. If Liam gave clear and concise answers to questions. On all of my friends' souls, I'm straight. It burns. It burns. We are done. For I see the light. I'm disappear. The way Uzi stands in this picture is literally the most thug gangster ace shot, like holy hell, it's so bad ace. Have Deer drones be owned by Binge X Scholar for a month. Let Deer drones coolers have full control over Deer drones for a month. There has been a lot animation improvement over time. Pilot or episode 1. Episode 6. Uzi prepares to commit a hate crime. You know, N. Designation N. Your structural integrity is surprisingly robust. I think you've had a bit too much, buddy. Let's get you settled down. Haven't watched the show, but found this on my local playground. If you are depressed, watch Deer drones. Sketch of miserable Jay swallowing a pill. You tell me what it does. I don't know. That one metamorphosis panel, but it's V. Why does Uzi always look like she hates N in promotional stuff? It's so weird. Which side of V do you prefer? At least Uzi had a lot of people to depend on in her journey. Jay and her relationship with her team. It is you. Classic Jay. Strange question. Does anyone else think deep down Jay feels like a human trapped in drone's body? Breaking news. Local actress Sin has been banned from all children hospitals. My door hasn't been the same since. Kindest J or N interaction. Tessa watching as the same silly drone she saved from the dump destroying the entire planet and turning her only friends into killing machines. Kills billions of people. I sleep. Makes a silly face when she follows the two main scared characters, where one of them is on the verge of doubt and later has PTSD, and the other character is desperate to save her friend and escape the terrifying drone that is chasing them. Real shot. Look, Eddie, a robot girl with a tail like Parasite. A parasite? You're a parasite. J fans when you ask them to explain why she's the most tragic character without headcanons and only with stuff that is actually shown. Tessa and Jay being BFFs is also by all technicality HC. VXUZ described in DOWK. Post canon. Thursday. I'm not Guy. Greg. Sub. Deer drone subreddit choose. V big hips mommy. Oh yes, eat heat. Draw ducking peak arts. Me after finding out that Deer drones will be released on Amazon Prime. Chain V seeing that N is making friends with a solver infected drone. He doesn't remember what happened back at Gala. Meet the characters. Tessa. Tessa is the cheerful lonely daughter of the rich Elliots. She spent her early days tinkering on old worker drones to become her friends and servants, inadvertently setting off the events of the series. She mysteriously appears again on Copper 9 one day, her intentions seeming rather unknown. Is given a sticky hand. Slaps everything and everyone for hours laughing. Gets bored after 1 minute and throws it on the ceiling. Puts it in the trash can immediately. Thank you. What is this? Tries to eat it. POV. Worker drones. POV. Alice in her office. Shut up. My dad works for JC Jensen in space and can send to your house. Come to laugh at the homeless again. Just leave me alone. I've literally offered to let you live with us. Over 6 times. God, you're insufferable. Why does he look like that? Uzi is really short, haha. Application for merch production. This is my latest creation. Please hire me, you won't regret it. Breaking news. Famous door builder Khan has allegedly cheated on wife with a 57-year-old door. He never even slept with me, Nori. It is time to go. Was I a good person? Bruh, dude, you're holding some poor guy's head right now and asking was I good? This morning, Deer drones is on Prime Video. This afternoon, Amazon has copyright over Deer drones. Uzi is a non-conformist scene kid hellraiser, or at least she believes she is. This worker drone is highly insecure and trips over herself trying to be cool in front of her classmates. She has a lot of spunk and sass to disrespect all of mankind, and whilst this gets her into trouble, she is resourceful and brave enough to get through. N. N is an ever optimistic golden retriever with good intentions and never intends to hurt anyone, other than when he succumbs to his mere drone instincts and kills someone. He is always trying his best, attentive and emotionally intelligent. N wants to make sure everyone is having a good time. Despite their contrast, N understands Yuzi 100%. Yuzi and Sin clash in an epic battle of psychic power to decide the fate of the universe. Also, N is there. So it's the same type of standard star platinum. End of episode 1. Yuzi be like, if we kill all of our enemies, the humans ordering the mere drones on Earth, will we finally be free? Is it just me, or are there a lot of mere drone fan project trailers all of a sudden? Ndoggo facts, aka Noggo, likes going for car rides, doesn't mind being yeeted, loves tummy rubs, says bark and doesn't bark, don't let J. Austin take him for a walk. What if mere drones got the glitch tail treatment? Edgy OC, who is stronger than Sin for some reason. Who wears these? Uh-oh. Final episode be like, enough. You are, all of you, beneath me. I'm the solver of the absolute fabric, the void, the exponential and you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by. Pick your favorite ice cream flavor and become a part of their team. Team vanilla, team chocolate, team strawberry, team cookies and cream, team mint chocolate chip. Take another robot character that you love from any other piece of media and place in mere drones. How do you think it would go? Her smile looked different than usual after the prom. My life as a teenage mere drone. V eating a burger way too big for her, but still tasty. Nom 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 nom. Ivan the Terrible and his son Ivan, but with N and Yuzi. An emo robot who hates humans. She's in the right place. Druvia's a human. She's actually a vampire. Our worker drone arms legs technically possible. Just let V be relevant in her own episodes please. This is exactly what Khan had to deal with. BBB. He's about to say his first words. Bite me. N and Yuzi are about to have a field day at this park. When conventional weapons don't work, guitar. POV, you're Eldritch J. About N's eye color, why did it change from right to yellow? Average Rebecca and Darren interaction. Yo Darren, there is a dark room over there, let's go make out in it. Say Glitch releases prequel for mere drones about the drone's time in the manor, but the catch is that Nessa is canon, would you watch it? The Pillar mere ears, Tessa, Doll, Mitchell, Sin. This is the last of my off-screen hacky, bulk beard. When we needed him the most, N, Yuzi, and V when the AS starts taking them seriously. You're dying for nothing, J. Who is the best foil for Yuzi between these three characters? We need to take it away from her, she's beat Ted, I've app and I'm 7. So, do you guys think V and Yuzi could have a sibling relationship? If V and Doll got fair 1v1 between each other in episode 3, who would really win? And how do you think would the story be if Doll or V won? Between Doll and J, who do you think is more deserving of redemption? I like to learn, but I hate meeting people and leaving the house. That's why I hate weekends. Weekend school. Me having calm Friday. I hope same person ordered both of them. Showing the drawings they made for each other. N is always open to give advice. Should I abandon my job and entire life's purpose for a girl I met 45 minutes ago? The N of absolute truth and intelligence. I won't let you go. I can't. So, everyone just gonna ignore Tessa's existence. The myth of consensual sex. I consent. I consent. I don't. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? Glitch. Let's summon a demon. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fun. Mere drones. Who keeps summoning them? You tell N and J lowest body count eats a missile. They start having ripping the worker drones instead of killing them. What are the Moria drones' views on love? V says, I don't have one. N says, I love V. Wait, what? Nothing. Please, I will give anything you want, but please not V. You knew the risks, but you continued. Next time do not bet on something you know you will lose. JC Jensen. There shouldn't be runaway AI on Copper9. Change my mind. My mom when she calls for me, but I don't reply. Literally so insanely suspicious. More weird drones. Hi Guardian Spice. Looks good. Has a good story. Producers are cool. Pine Axel. Pine is an outgoing worker drone full of energy for adventure and exploration in their planet. He often takes risks, and unlike the colony, he doesn't hide behind doors, and is often a solo traveler. Age 20. Male. Bisexual. Don't wanna be a human age jot. NXV/UZ shippers when a new female Moria drone is revealed in the show. UZ/V. NXUZ/V shippers. I don't want to play with you anymore. Teacher online. Hey guys, I'm having medical trouble in hospital. Please continue with the work. The teacher's pet. Who follows all the rules. The kid who reminds. About the homework. The class thought. That gets 90% on everything. The class thought. Who gave him herpes? Has anyone ever made the connection as to why doll is Russian? I assumed that was part of the joke. She's a Russian nesting doll. She speaks Russian. Has a nest of those weird bug things where she brings back the remains of her prey and her name is Doll. That's the joke. What hurts? Head, shoulder, legs. The existential dread of being a sentient machine created by gods that abandoned us. Chest. The Psycho 1. Edgelord and team leader. The Sin.